Alright, we now move on to Ielts speaking part 2, and your topic is describe a person who you think is very open, very frank or very open. You should say who this person is, how you know this person, your relationship, why do you think this person is very open, reason for being open, and explain how you feel about this person. So you will now have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, well, I believe that there are very few persons who are very open and frank nowadays. Speaking for myself personally, I'm not very open person, and I really find it very difficult to show my emotions and express my feeling to other. But a person I really know that who is very open, she is my mother, and I personally experienced her straightforward nature many times, because she does not hide anything or her thoughts. She openly expresses her feelings to other. For instance, I want to give you an example. Recently, I made a cake, and she found it too sweet. And when I asked her for her opinion, she clearly said that she don't like it. She does not have this type of nature, straightforward nature, I mean to say, with us or with family members, but with also other people. And sometimes people get offended by this too, because she speaks her mind, and when they get to know her really, and they understand that she is being with her straightforward nature, and her intention is to give, is to help, not to insult other people. And with the passage of time, I find that many people appreciate for her straightforward and direct nature, and that's the reason she is very direct. Many of my relatives and also my neighbor come to my mother and share their problems and worries with her, and because they know that she will give them the right piece of advice. As I mentioned before, she speaks her mind, and they know without any greed or curse she will give them advice, and at that moment I feel proud to be her daughter, and feel very happy for her, because I think I think that it needs a lot of courage for to be a direct person.
Okay, alright, that's good, very nice, very fluent, 1 minute 50 seconds, which is quite fine. Few things which I would like to tell you, like you said, she express. It should have been she expresses. Okay, then you said she don't like. First you said she don't like, then you said she does not. So it should be she doesn't like.
Okay.
Right, contraction for she is doesn't. And then you said with the passage of time I found. Whenever you use with the passage of time, it's better to use present perfect tense. With the passage of time, I have realized is much better than the other one. And then you mispronounce the word daughter as daughter or something like that. Right, it should be daughter. But apart from these minor mistakes, overall it was good. Now we move on to speaking part 3. Is it difficult for people in your country to express their feelings?
Well, I think so. It is very difficult for the people of my country, because the people of Pakistan are very polite and considerate, and sometimes they find it very difficult to show their feelings in public. And the other reason is that nowadays people are much secure about their image in the public, so this is the reason they avoid to express their feelings in the public and with others.
Okay, who do you think talk more, children or grown-ups?
Definitely the children are more talkative. There are two reasons for it. The first one is that they are curious according to their age, and this curiosity gets satisfied by asking many questions. And the second and the main reason is that children don't care about about the impact their words have on the other people. I mean to say, they don't care what the root and how they hurting other people by their words, and I think so adults don't care about their children's word because of their age.
Okay, what do you think is the difference between boys and girls in expressing their feelings?
I think that girls are more open, generally more open in expressing their feelings. They can share their feeling with their friends and mothers also. But boys are very possessive in terms of sharing their feelings, because they think that they may appear weaker if they share about their griefs or problems with others, and that's the reason they hide their feelings and emotions from others. And this is the main reason most of the women complain about their husband, that they are not opening up.
Okay, Fantastic. Overall, it's very good. Your answers are quite fine. Just there are some minor mistakes. Try to overcome them and you'll be getting very good bench score. Looking at your performance at present, I'll give you 7 bench, but with a little improvement, you can even make it 7.5.
Inshallah.
Thank you.